All right, fellas, we're back. We're here after UFC Fight Night Macau, Song versus Figueiredo, and man, was it almost a bad night for the Chinese fans, man. If Song Yadong didn't win that fight, not a single Chinese fighter on this fucking card would have won. Song Yadong able to get it done by finish against Davis and Figueiredo. We're going to run through the card a little bit. We'll start at the bottom, man. Actually, we'll go ahead and start towards the bottom. I didn't watch this fight. I watched the finish, good finish by Jacqueline Amorim. Dude, sometimes when the women's fighters get in that armbar, it looks like they are fully broken, but they're just more flexible, but that one looked pretty bad. Um, Good finish from Amorim. This one as well, Rodrigo Vera's Zhu Kangji. I'm not gonna lie, bro, I slept right through it. It's all good. Rodrigo Vera gets the finish. Started it off with a left hook. Was able to just get the ground and pound. Round one, pretty good showing from Rodrigo Vera. That's the first Chinese fighter that lost on the card. Next up, we got Angela Hill, Zhang Jingnan. Angela Hill did her thing, gets the decision win. Former one champion. That just really means nothing anymore to me. Once again, slept right through this one as well. Good win, Angela Hill. Good win. She's coming into her prime at 45 years old, so that's good. Next up, we got Ray Saria versus Luis Garule. Garule, man, too fast of a turnaround. I didn't really like this for Garule. I mean, if he was able to win, that was going to be great momentum for him, but shit. Saria's good, man. 23 years old. Makes me feel great about myself. But, man, goes in there, gets the submission, or was it a knockout? Yeah, he got the knockout win. Wait, no, dude, he submitted them, didn't he? Am I tripping? Yeah, he got the sub. What am I saying? It said a knockout. All right. Goes in there, gets the submission victory. He face cranked him, bro. Those are pretty brutal. It's not underneath the chin, but sometimes, dude, if you got a guy like Ray Saria just grinding, that shit is not pleasant. So good win, man. I'm excited to see what he does after the loss of Van. I was like, yeah. But obviously you see what Van's done. It could age pretty well. So yeah, I'm excited for that one. Next up, Cody Haddon, Arichi Lang. This is a pretty good finish from Cody Haddon, excuse me. Man, China was just brutal tonight, dude. They just have zero dog factor, man. There's just zero dog factor. If Australia China matchup, you're picking Australia 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be right. So moving on. Jose Souza versus Ding Mang. Now, I was speaking highly of Ding Mang. He had like 40 fights and 30 knockouts or whatever it was, but man, that was a weird one. I think this one went to a decision, so I don't know what these methods are. Are they all around one? Okay, yeah, okay. Anyway, Jose Souza with the decision win. He's just too rangy, man. He was a little too long. But Ding Meng looked like he didn't want to go in there and step into the fire. Again, the China's just having zero dog factor. So moving on to the feature prelim, Luis Felipe Diaz versus Yisak Lee. Yeah, this was rough to watch, man. It looked like Diaz was just picking when he wanted to go in there and kill him. Lee had like a couple of good moments, but again, it looked like Diaz just kind of let him have those moments, and then when he wanted to go in for the kill, he just went in and did it. So another one, who knows, man? Who knows what this guy's going to do at middleweight? It's tough to judge on these types of fights, but I'm excited for Diaz's next fight. He looks like a freak, genetic freak, so I am excited. Next up, now this one was crazy because I put some money on this one to go to a tie, and man, was it close, bro. Was he really throwing up? Was Perez really throwing up? I'm not sure. He had a bucket. He called for a bucket immediately, and then we go to the replay and see it just barely clipped him. Like, it didn't stop the momentum of the kick at all. It looked like he just barely clipped his cut, man, but by his reaction, I mean, he was dying. He was nursing that right hand a little bit earlier, so crafty way out for Alex Perez if he wasn't actually throwing up. Man, you better show me the vomit if you're doing something. If you call a fight off of this, I need to see the vomit, man. I need to see that this is real, because on the replay, it looked questionable. But, I mean, he did react like right away, called for the bucket right away. So I don't know that he was necessarily looking for a way out or if he genuinely just got his nuts kicked off. So this one goes to no contest after I put money on to go to a tie. That would have been crazy. Moving on. Jake Matthews wins the decision. Holy shit. Cut both of these guys, man. Jake Matthews, what was that? He would have gotten executed by Salikov, bro. There would have been zero chance. Carlson Harris, this fight should have been stopped in the first round. Should have been, but Jake Matthews just couldn't get in there and finish him for some reason. He even said after the fight he probably would have gotten a 100K bonus if he just stood up and let him and struck with him, but for some reason just decided to lay on top of him and coast to a decision. I was scrolling for this one. I didn't need to watch this fight. I don't really need to see more Jake Matthews after this one, to be honest with you, man. And don't need to see more Carlson Harris either. Moving on. Performance of the night goes to Kai Asakura after getting the knockout over Cam Smotherman. Man, Smotherman looks brutal. I know Kai Asakura looked fast, bro. He looked sharp. He looked powerful. Bantamweight, he's back. Got the knockout win, but I need to see him against someone other than Cameron Smotherman. Smotherman's probably going to be cut from the UFC after this one, and Kai Asakura we saw what he did outside of the UFC, so I wouldn't be opposed to giving Smotherman one more shot, but at this point, I think he's probably just going to get cut. Kai Asakura goes in there, does what he needs to do, but we'll see, man. How does he hold up against the real prospects at bantamweight? I don't know. I'm curious to see who he fights next. This fight leaves a lot. This card leaves a lot to the imagination, but Kai Asakura, great knockout. Moving on, another great knockout. Sergey Pavlovich said he wanted a slow start and then goes out there and slimes out Towson Teixeira in round one. 30 seconds in, Towson Teixeira has no chin, bro. Like, glancing shots off of him. Same with Derek Lewis, glancing shot off of him, and he just goes down. Tries to crawl his way back up the fence and then just gets put down one more time. Pavlovich hitting the sign of the cross immediately. I love it. But, Pavlovich, why are we calling for a title shot? This is crazy. This was insane, and I loved this fight from Pavlovich. It reminded me of peak 2023 again. We were back today. But this is the number 15 guy in the world, man. This is what should happen when you put a number 3 against a number 15, especially at heavyweight. Not getting me a title shot. Fight Curtis Blades or Josh Hogan or anyone, winner of Derek Lewis and Josh Hogan. I don't care. Like, you need another one against a top guy. I know he already beat Salsa Boy or whatever, but you're not going to get a title shot at this one, especially not considering how clogged up heavyweight is. Thank you, Strogan. But great performance. If Sergey Pavlovich is back and he throws another one down, next fight, give this man whatever he wants. 100%. Next up. This is where I made my money tonight, boys. I don't know why I felt this, but holy shit. Alonzo Menafield went in there and slimed out Zhang Mingyang in the co-main event. And this is where the Chinese fans really went quiet. I don't know if they had any hope after this one, because Zhang Mingyang was supposed to go in there and get a knockout in the first round. What were the odds on this one? Minus 240. Okay, not terrible. I don't know if it was Zhang Mingyang shit in the bed in the last China card in the main event or what, but I just had a gut feeling, man. Alonzo Menafield, not many people just stand there and go toe-to-toe with Alonzo Menafield because he throws fucking bombs, dude. It looks like he's got logs on his forearms, like some Popeye-ass forearms, just slugging. Zhang Mingyang's just standing in front of him like that against the cage. You're going to get popped. You're going to go down. Again, zero dog factor, bro. I mean, the only break he got was when he was getting pushed up against the fence. But great knockout, great win from Alonzo Menafield. I don't know how far he goes in light heavyweight, man, but I am a fan of Alonzo Menafield. I hope he gets it done. I hope he keeps feeding his family, man. Zhang Mingyang, I don't know if he wins another fight. No, I'm just kidding. He probably wins a low level one against another light heavyweight, but back to the drawing board, brother. Maybe do one outside of China. Maybe try that. Moving on to the main event, we got Song Yadong, Daves and Figueiredo. Performance of the night for Song Yadong, deserved, man. Davison, buddy, time to hang him up. That's it. Let's call it. Decision against Umar, great, but split decision against Montel Jackson, and then a handful of losses before that. Corey breaking your leg or knee or whatever. It's just time, dude. You can tell he's just going in there for a paycheck. Song Yadong clearly in control of the fight for most of it. What were the odds on this one? Minus 600. Yeah, there was really no money here. Song Yadong by submission, was, if you had Song Yadong by submission, that was crazy odds, crazy money. That was really the only way to possibly make money, and that happened. This, bantamweight is getting fun again. I can see that I'm definitely doing a Marab rematch. It seems like a no-brainer in my eyes, Peter Yan Marab rematch, but dude, I mean, we'll see, bro. Who knows? We can match him up against Umar. You can match him up against the winner of Sean and And Zahabi, rematch with Sean potentially. Like, there's some fun fights. Song Yadong's a fun fighter. Gets it done in China. Get lots of Chinese fans go home happy, a little bit happy. But man, I'm excited, dude. Song Yadong's good. He deserves it. He's been around for a while. I mean, bantamweight's just sick. What can you say? Um, the China card's so fun, man. So many finishes. The lower level fighters or lower weight class fighters, excuse me, not lower level. Usually the higher skill guys. They're usually fast, twitchy, just fun fights all around, dude. I was very happy to get up. Slept in a little bit till 5, but I definitely got some good performances. Overall, man, this card was great, dude. I made some money, man. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10 card, man. This is 8 out of 10. Obviously, not a ton of big names on it, but there were some fun fights. And if you got up to tune in, you were going you're going to breakfast happy. So, um, good night, good morning of fights. We're back next week to the normal time, normal Vegas, and I'm excited for next week. So stick around. But thank you, fellas, for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.